It doesn't actually. Program.
I got it. So you can take pictures.
Parent Technical Middle College 2003 commencement exercise. The board, faculty, staff, and administration are pleased that you have joined us this afternoon to honor the accomplishments of the fifth group to graduate from WTMC. Each year, the expectations and accomplishments of our school grow. As you will see shortly, this group has raised the bar yet again. We have become a true learning environment where skills and not credits are celebrated, where effort is rewarded and simply spending time is not good enough. With the help of our sponsor, Washtenaw Community College, we offer an educational opportunity for high school students that is unrivaled in this state and anywhere in the country. And as opportunities at WCC continue to grow, so do the opportunities for our students. This class of students represent the largest group to graduate from the school. A class that will graduate with the largest number of WCC certificates or degrees. A group that has produced an average score of around 26 on the ACT, which is unheard of in most high schools. And a group in which 71%, unfortunately we reported 58%, but it's 71% of the students in the class are receiving the merit scholarship given by the state of Michigan to those who show proficiency on the MEP test. Each of these accomplishments represents new high points for WTMC. Most young people who enter the middle college arrive as students and not as learners. Learners must put away the traits and actions of simply attending school and accept the reality of being responsible for actually learning skills that will serve them in life. The transition is not easy, and there are often times that our students need the support of an adult who is truly interested in their success. At this time, I would like to recognize our faculty. Please remember, they are not simply teachers, but guides, mentors, advisors, and in many cases, friends. One that says student skills come first and the content understanding will naturally follow. Faculty, as I read your name, would you please rise and remain standing? And with the audience, please hold their applause until we have recognized the entire faculty. Tom Bauer, Social Studies. Mary Butler, English. Ann Roderick, Science. Helen Fisher, Special Ed and ELK. Nicole Garcia, Mathematics. Michael Goldenberg, Mathematics. Linda Pedrick, Counselor. Sam Rosewig, English. Victoria Swanson, Social Studies. Aaron Train, Science. And we have with us today a guest from the WCC faculty, Lisa Vesey. Thank you. To extend our thanks to Monica Coffey, an administrative assistant who is with us today, and particularly to Patricia Sahagan, our school secretary, for all of her efforts and time spent on behalf of the students. Please join me in thanking the entire faculty and staff for their efforts. In addition to Lisa, who you've met today, there are literally hundreds of WCC faculty and staff who work very hard during the course of the school year with our students to help make this school a success. If it were not for WCC instructors and staff, we would have a very difficult, if not impossible, time of accomplishing what we do. I would like to extend our thanks and appreciation to the WCC family. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Mr. Robert Reeves, Vice Chairman of our Board of Directors, who will introduce members of the State Department.
It is my pleasure and honor to introduce members of the platform party. I'd like to extend a special welcome and special congratulations to the students, the parents, and the faculty of this year's graduating class. It is my pleasure first to introduce members of the WCC administration. To my far left, Dr. Calvin Williams, Associate Vice President, Student Services. Linda Blakey, Dean of Enrollment Services. Patricia Taylor, Dean of Academic Placement. And now members of the WTMC Board of Directors. And Gresham. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, excuse me. Next to Anne, we have Joseph Schur, Director. Anne Kettles, Director. William or Philip Bowen, Director. And now members of the WTMC staff, Dave. Dave Duggar. And Lee Sliker, Principal. And Chair of our board, William Davis, Jr. Mr. Davis has a distinguished career of service to Washtenaw Community College and the Technical Middle College. Mr. Davis is a graduate of the University of Nebraska and the Michigan Law School. He has served as a member of the Washtenaw Community Board of Trustees
Many reasons, a lot of them were funding reasons. As it's turned out, many of those schools are having their difficulties now just accommodating the number of students they have. We went ahead and did it anyway, because it looked like too good an idea to pass up. Now, 6 years later, we're looking at a graduating class this time of 65, and it's an absolutely outstanding success, not only for the individuals, but for the school itself and for WCC. So there's an idea. So in my mind, the school is a lot more an idea than a building or a place. Much as you think of Huron or Pioneer or something, as a school, as much a place as anything else. This school is an idea that has had a meaningful fruition. And in addition to that, that idea has been shaped by very specific people. Many of those people are no longer on the board. Most of the people that have been involved in the shaping of it are still part of faculty and staff. I'd just like to mention a few of the past board members: Jim Anderson, Susan Lackey, Dave Webster, Bill Martin, Dick Sarnes, Jim Sunza, and then the present board members that you've been introduced to here, and some that are not present today. But these people come month in, month out, and give their personal time to this idea. The idea that we can do better with what we already have. And I hope we can continue to do that. There will be funding challenges, there will be space challenges, there will be all sorts of challenges. But that's what managers are supposed to do. Our job is to overcome challenges, and your job is to take advantage of opportunities. And I'm so pleased to see that that has happened here. Another subject. The Ann Arbor News put out a nice little thing about top scholars. I'm sure a lot of you saw it. And we had 12 people in it. That's roughly 20% of the graduating class. No other school has that sort of representation as top scholars. And I congratulate the scholars that were in this. But as usual, the Ann Arbor News misses the story. The story isn't our A team. The story is our B team. The story is our C team. Take a look at the listing of students graduating and their accomplishments by way of the asterisks you find there. And you will find that if we were using the same standards as some of these other schools, at least half or more of our students would be listed as being the A team. So I think we have really had a chance to focus this idea, and don't be fooled. The numbers are better than they look. And my third item is yesterday at the WCC commencement, Aki talked about recognizing your achievement, owning your own achievements, and how this had seemed not part of the process for him. But then somewhere along the line, he kind of got it. All of the WTMC students have been on a fast track for up to 3 years. And many are way ahead of the curve. And the only thing I want to say, and this may sound almost negative, but I mean it in a very positive sense. Getting ahead academically is not all there is. Now that you have gotten on the fast track and moved it forward a little bit, I want to make sure that you do a little soul searching about the non-academic side of your life and how this Head Start can help you to round out your development. It's not absolutely imperative that you use the years that you've gained here to move ahead rapidly through the next 2 years, 4 years, but to use much of what you've learned here to get the kind of result that you really want. The degree is one thing, the more generally rounded life is another. So think about how you use that time, and I'm sure it will be used well. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today, and let's get moved on with recognizing.
4 years ago, we decided to take the time to introduce each of our graduates and tell something unique about them. Each of them has an interesting story, and some of them have created school records that would be the envy of any high school student. Actually, we used the introductions to help extend what was going to be a very, very short ceremony. Today, however, we are graduating enough students that we had to look at other ways to keep the length of the program reasonable so that we could continue to recognize each graduate. We will continue this practice until it is totally impossible due to time constraints. You see, each of them has been treated as an individual, and each has traveled from their first year through to graduation on their own path. Because of this, we feel it is important to present them to you as individuals. They are. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. David Duggar, our Associate Dean, who will introduce each of our graduates this year.
This is always a lot of fun. One of the things that we mentioned was that this was a unique path for every student. And I think that's the thing that I find most remarkable about this school. That every student here has a story. Some of those student stories may be somewhat, typical of how you expect a student to progress through high school. But for other students, it's been a very interesting road. A few of them have taken a sabbatical here or there as they've sort of reworked their life to be able to take it to the next step so that they could graduate. But they've all finished the process. One of the things that we talk about at WTMC is that really what you're teaching students to do is learn how to manage that process of being a learner. And that's infinitely more complicated than going to school. And every student here has done that. And they're to be commended for it. I will try to keep this as brief as possible. As I tell the kids, I have the complete authority to edit everything that they write. Strangely enough, they tend not to brag about themselves as much as I think they should. So a few of them I may add a little bit that they're not expecting, and others I will definitely cut. But they know who they are too. They're really in sort of a random order, not alphabetical. So the first student's always shocked when I call out his or her name. But I know I can trust this kid not to sort of completely fall apart. Jessica Ann Marie Mosier. Okay, Jessica, you get 2 applause. After this, wait till we finish and then apply for her. Otherwise, it will take too long. Jessica will graduate with an associate's in computer-aided drafting design, and she's a recipient of the Michigan Merit Award. She plans on continuing in her field upon graduation. She's going to go to college and eventually get her bachelor's degree, but she definitely wants to work in computer-aided drafting design. Her most memorable experience at WTMC, how supportive everyone is. All the teachers, administration, the associate dean, and the dean. She wants to thank her family for their support and help with her homework, even if it was due that day. I would really like to thank my mom for driving me here and bringing my work that I felt I left at home. That's good preparation. Jessica Mosier. Ken Camille. Okay, clapping everyone. I don't care. Ken Camille, Master's Certificate in Computer Systems Technology, winner of the Michigan Merit Award, and he made the Dean's List. His plans after graduation will be continuing his education at Eastern Michigan University in either political science, history, or both, and he plans on joining the Navy ROTC. His most memorable experience, arguing quantum mechanics with my friend Fish while he was sleep-deprived and on his third carafe of coffee.
Oh.
Yeah. If you know, he's a former graduate Fish.
Hi.
Okay. Things you'd like to say? Go to class, be yourself. Thanks to the office staff, WTMC faculty, for putting up with all his stuff. And you better thank me. Brian is the recipient of the Michigan Merit Award. His plans upon graduation are to find a job in his career field. And he'd like to thank his friends for being there. He'd also like to thank his parents for helping and supporting him. And he would like to thank Ms. Fisher for helping with classes and award, and is presented to Timothy Hall in recognition of his current educational accomplishments and his determination to accomplish his future lifelong goals. It comes with a $100 check, too. Graduated with a certificate in business sales and marketing, and she's the winner of the Michigan Merit Award. She plans on attending Eastern Michigan University, a major in public relations and a minor in political science. She says, WTMC has opened up many doors regarding my future. I have received so much support from the faculty and my friends that I have made here. She wants to thank Dean Schleicher, Dean Duggar, Ms. Pedrick, Ms. Swanson, Ms. Garcia, and Ms. Broderick for all that you've done for me over the past 4 years. And she wants to thank, of course, her family. Anne will graduate with 2 associate degrees. She will graduate with a nursing transfer from the University of Michigan and an associate's degree in general studies applied science. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and she's been in the dean's list numerous times, and she's graduating with honors from WCC, and she is the winner of the Michigan Merit Award. Her future plans will be transferring to the University of Michigan this fall to lead her bachelor's degree in nursing in 2 years. Memorable experience, Ms. Train and Ms. Fisher's classes. Their teaching methods benefited many WTMC students. Don't let this go your head. You're getting lots of stuff. She'd like to thank her family and friends for all their support while she's been at WTMC. And Sarah will graduate with an associate's degree in scientific and technical communication. She's a member of Phi Theta Kappa, Michigan Merit Award winner, WCC Honors, and WCC Honors graduate. I think you have a perfect 4.0 too, don't you, sir? No, close. Sorry, that's kind of a quick answer class here. What are your plans after graduation? She plans on attending Eastern Michigan to major in English. After completing a bachelor's degree, she plans on attending the University of Michigan to finish her master's and hopefully one day become a college English professor. Her most memorable experiences are serving as editor of the English Composition 1 book with Charles Avenger and serving on the editorial board of the Huron River Review, WCC's literary journal. I'd like to thank her parents and program advisor, Lisa Bisi, and Ms. Pedrick for all you've done and the fact that you've been key parts of her life for the past few years. Sarah. Aki will graduate with an associate's degree in business computer programming. He's been in the dean's list every semester he's attended WTMC. He has 2 A- on his transcript, and I once said to him, "What about these A-?" He goes, "I can explain." I said, "You got it." He also was chosen as the Washington Community College student commencement speaker, and he provided the commencement address yesterday morning at the WCC graduation. He is a member of Phi Theta Kappa. He is also with Farhan, a recipient of the WCC Lead Award, and he is the winner of the Michigan Merit Award. Upon graduation, Aki will be heading overseas as he received a full scholarship at the University of Budapest, Hungary, where he'll study for a year. And then he's going to return to the University of Michigan and enter the University of Michigan Business School. Memorable experiences, all the times that I felt respected by students and instructors for my achievements, regardless of my age. So true. Advice to former and future, current and future WTMC students. WTMC is an incredible opportunity to take advantage of it. We'd also like to thank his family, his friends, and relatives for all the support, advice, and guidance that they have shown him through the years. Aki WTMC. Katie Craig.
Yeah!
Honorable graduate with certificate in architectural drafting and associate's degree in general studies. Is a winner of the Michigan Merit Award. Will be attending Eastern Michigan University this fall. Memorable experiences, being able to attend classes with adults. There's things he'd like to say. He'd like to thank his family and his friends, and he says WTMC is the best. Aki Meyer. Ethan Collins. Carol graduate with an associate's degree in applied science, winner of the Michigan Merit Award. He'll be transferring to the University of Michigan this fall, beginning the nursing program as a junior. Memorable experiences, graduation, commencement, relationships, and all the opportunities at WTMC and WCC that will last for a lifetime. Should also like to thank everyone who has made this moment possible. Tara Griggs. Thank you for your patience. It's one of the things that's great about being at this school is to work with every one of these kids individually and see how unique their own path is. And I don't know if I've done it better now. Congratulations, guys.
Mr. Davis, members of our board of directors, it is my duty, but certainly also a great pleasure and honor to indicate to you that the students assembled here today have been certified by our faculty and staff for graduation. Members of the class of 2003, you have been certified by the faculty and staff as having met the requirements for graduation as put forth by the state of Michigan and the Washington Technical Middle College Board of Directors. By the power vested in my position as Dean by both the state of Michigan and the Board of Directors, I hereby declare you graduates of Washington Technical Middle College. It is a great pleasure that I invite you to come forward and receive your diploma and accept the congratulations of our board. Guys, yeah, just come forward, please.
Aki Bella. Robin Claire. Jason Stewart. Marie Bodwin. Sarah Nicholas. Jenna Nyquist. Phil Brinkman. Jessica Mosher. Han Meyer. Matt Judge. David Leandor. Lindsay Bishler. Cynthia Hahn. Mohammed Karashi.
behalf of the class of 2003, I would like to invite all of you to join us for light refreshment in the lobby following the ceremony. As has become our tradition, I would ask the graduates now move their tassels from the right-hand side of their mortarboard to the left as an indication of the fact that they have graduated from WTMC. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce for the first time the graduated class of 2003 from Washington Technical Middle College.
Take it easy. Yeah,